Some journeys don't start with noise, they begin with purpose. From the spirited land of Kasragod, a family grounded in dignity. Born to Abdul Shukur and Nusaiba, Mohammed Razan grew with values that shaped every step. He learned early that success isn't given, it's crafted through patience and effort. As a FaceX finalist, he carries ambition shaped by strong roots. This is Mohammed Razan, focused, confident, and ready for the next leap.
Open up your ears. Can you hear it? That silence? A silence that doesn't belong to a forest. A silence that wants us something is deeply wrong. And today, I want to talk you through two stories. Two stories that shape the way I see nature. Two stories that begin in the same forest and end in two different worlds. The first story begins in my childhood. When I was 7, my grandmother took me deep into the forest. Listen, she whispered. The forest is singing. And it truly was. Birds weaving melodies through the branches, insects humming like a tiny orchids, and the rustle of the leaves adding to a perfect natural symphony. The forest wasn't just a place. It was alive, vibrant, and full of rhythm. The second story begins years later. Last month, I took my niece to the same forest. I expected her to hear the same symphony of life that shaped my childhood. But she stood there for 5 minutes and quietly asked me, "Why is it so quiet?" The simple question shook me because the silence she heard wasn't peaceful. It was empty. It was a silence of forest losing its voice. It was a silence of something missing. And these two stories, one filled with life and other with silence, are the reason I'm standing here today. Here's what's happening while we are not paying attention. We are losing 10 million hectares of forest every year. That's one football field of forest disappearing every single day. 68% of our land wildlife has vanished in just 50 years. 2/3 of all land animals in our lifetime. But here's what terrifies me most. 75% of our food crops depend on the pollinators. Bees, butterflies, birds, and the insect population have crashed by 75% in just 27 years. Imagine walking into a supermarket where 3 out of 4 shelves are empty. That's not fiction. That's our future if we don't act. But let me tell you about Chadov Payeng. In 1979, this 16-year-old boy found tying snakes on a pattern sandbar. Everyone said, "Nothing you can do." But he started planting trees anyway. 1 tree at a time. People call him crazy. Today, the Barren Sandbar is a 1,360-acre forest, home to tigers, rhinos, and hundreds of species. 1 person, 1 tree, 1 vision. Or Salamurada Timaka from Karnataka. She and her husband planted 384 banyan trees along a barren road. Not for fame or money, but out of pure love to the nature. Today, those trees form a massive green corridor. For her dedication, she received Padma Shri. Rwanda increased forest cover from 18% to 30%. Costa Rica reversed the deforestation completely, and China restored an area the size of Belgium. If they can do, so can we? So what will you tell your grandchildren when they ask, "Where did all the animals go? Why didn't you do something?" Here's the truth. You are some. Start today, plant 1 native tree, support local conservation, change your conception, protect what's left, inspire others. Stories create changes. We are living in the decisive decade. That next 10 years will decide whether the forest sing or stay silent. I think about my niece in that silent forest. I think about all the children who deserve to hear the nature symphony. So I ask you, what will your forest sounds like? Singing or silent? The choice is yours. The time is now. Thank you.